Didn't it? What the hell? Brenner Mills, Minnesota Vikings. Just want to win one before I die.
Dalton Zogrecker, Dallas Cowboys. Just trying to earn a little respect.
Lane Cooner, the conductor of the Baker train.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into another Wide Eye mock draft. Today, we're going to be doing our 4.0 mock draft. We will be using Pro Football Focus as a simulator again because it's just the cleanest. I like it the most. Maybe we change it up on a different episode, but for today, we're going to be using their mock draft simulator. We're going to be doing best 2 out of 3, so we vote, and best 2 out of 3 wins. Full first round mock draft. Getting it pulled up here on the screen. Start the draft. All right, I'm going to pull it up here for us. Get us over to the side. Throw it on the screen. All righty, folks. I'm going to zoom way in here so everybody can see nice and snug in there. All right, guys. Tennessee has not made any moves yet at the quarterback position, so I feel like we've sent Cam Ward there every other draft. I have no reason to think we're not going there with this one.
I have no reason to think they're not going to go Cam Ward.
Cool. Cam Ward it is. The Cleveland Browns. All right. Are we going offense or defense here for Cleveland?
I almost just want to send Shedeur Sanders. Just say, screw it. Let's just send him. Send him number 2.
Shedeur?
I know. It's crazy, but...
I'll let you make the call. If you want to do it, we can do it.
I almost just want to do it. It's been a while since we've done it. Just send Shedeur with number 2.
What do you thinking, Spoon?
What
are you thinking, Brenner?
I think he's a second-round quarterback. I think he's fucking bust.
He is. I think he's a second-round quarterback.
Not about Shedeur. What are you thinking they take instead of Shedeur?
Oh, I think they take Abdul. No question. I mean, best player in the draft. To pair him with Myles Garrett. You now have insurance for Myles Garrett.
That's what I mean. I think I would take that because you have Myles Garrett for 4 years, and then you have a rookie for 4 years who is arguably the number one overall.
You just got outvoted, Spoon. That's all it is.
That's fine.
All right. Here, New York.
I'm fine with Shedeur Sanders. I'm fine with Shedeur Sanders here.
Spoon, do you want it? Spoon wants it so bad.
I feel like we haven't gone with the draft where Shedeur Sanders has gone in the top 3. And all the mock drafts that I keep looking at, everything I keep looking at, they still have him going. So he probably does go. I mean, he's not top 5 in the draft by any means. He's a second round
pick. Like, this is...
But he is the number 2.
The Giants will end up with him in the second round. But all right, the New England Patriots. It's either Travis Hunter or Mason Graham here for me. You boys give me thoughts or anything, or do you just like a player?
I mean, I just want to send Travis Hunter. I think here.
I like Travis Hunter.
All right, Travis Hunter it is. The Jacks. Are we doing trades? Are we doing trades? No, okay. You guys don't like trades. I like trades.
I know you do.
I
might have a trade.
Let's see who's on the.
Not here. I'm just saying I might have a trade.
Okay.
Potentially. Because here I think that they just need to take Mason Graham because they have a trash defense. They need to help that defense out.
Yep, same. All right, the the Las Vegas Raiders.
Jackson Dart.
Oakland. Ashton Jeanty.
No, Ashton Jeanty for sure. Ashton Jeanty.
The Jets. 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 I think the Jets trade back here.
Armand.
Okay. Here's a potential trade candidate. I want you to go to the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, I have to sign in? It'll reset if I sign in.
Okay. Well, the reason why I'm thinking Cardinals is because they could trade up here and take Will Campbell to secure their offensive line, which take the best tackle off the board.
Yeah, see, it'll make me leave if I try to sign in. Damn it. Should have signed in before this. I'm sorry,
Jets can trade back to 16, maybe get a second or third round pick out of the deal.
Yeah, so let's just pretend the Jets trade back here and the Cardinals trade up.
Because the Cardinals scroll down to the Cardinals. They need offensive line help, do they not?
Yeah. Well, they do. Well, they need a guard, but they don't really need a tackle. But I could see. So for your information, I see the Cardinals trading up for Barron. That's who I could see them going for.
Really?
Okay. Jumping up and getting Barron. I like that move a lot.
You think is 7 too high to jump up though to get him?
No, because I think the Panthers will take him. The Panthers, the Saints will take him.
Oh, I think the Niners are probably going to take Barron.
Yeah, they could. Absolutely.
So that's why I was thinking like they probably have an idea that the Niners are going to take.
All right,
him,
well
so
let's keep the Jets in. Let's keep the Jets in play here, and let's send somebody to the Jets then. Okay. Let's go Will Campbell to the Jets.
They need Will Campbell too. Yeah.
All right, so you go with that, Dolt?
Yeah.
All right. The Panthers are on the clock. McMillan.
Yeah. They need a receiver. So now the Saints with their salary cap problems and whatnot, they could trade back.
Ooh, I like them trading down with the Cardinals.
They
them
could definitely
trade down with the Cardinals. All right. So I'm gonna write it down here.
Who's the best? Is there a good guard available or a good? Well,
no, not this.
You're saying
Tyler.
You're saying Barron goes here,
yeah,
maybe.
Barron. So Saints, Jets, or not Jets? Sorry.
Cards.
Saints, Cards. So I'm just going to write down so at the end of the episode, when we go through, if we do any more trades, we can remind people that this person got drafted here by this team, and I'm going to fix it next time by signing in.
Okay.
So we're going to say that. So we're going to send Barron to the Cardinals.
Yes. So Barron gets drafted by the Cardinals.
To the Cardinals. The Bears are now on the clock.
I think they take...
Who's available?
I think they take Armand if Will Campbell's off the board.
Armand Membu? Yep. I'm good with it.
I don't think they take a tackle.
They don't really need a tackle. They need D-line help. Kenneth Grant would not be a terrible move here.
I definitely think they need offensive line help. I mean, that was the biggest complaint.
They just paid their... I swear to God, they just did a deal.
They just got an offensive.
Well,
line.
they got Tooney. I know that. Yeah. But like, why wouldn't you draft a guy?
Because you just spent money on other guys.
Yeah, but the Browns just spent money on Myles Garrett, and we got.
Yeah, but he's unhappy. But he's unhappy. That's different. The
Bears could be a potential trade back candidate as well.
Yeah, they could for sure.
But I don't know.
Let's see here.
I don't know if we're going to see any trades.
Oh,
you'll see some.
Oh, you're cute. You're so cute, Dalton. So cute. We'll see trades.
I'm just saying, man, that we haven't seen. Nobody's made any moves yet.
And this is the first time in the NFL's history that, to this point in the offseason in the Super Bowl era, that nobody has traded their first round pick. Somebody will trade their first round pick. It happens every time. All right, who are we sending to the Bears?
Armand.
All right, I'm fine with Armand.
Do it. That's fine.
Right. San Francisco 49ers.
I'm thinking Mike Green.
I was thinking Mike Green or Will Johnson. I'm good with either.
Ooh.
Spoon tiebreaker.
Oh, for them? Okay. Sorry, I was reading something.
You're good. Tiebreaker.
Go Will Johnson.
Okay, cool.
Bitch.
All right, Dallas Cowboys. I don't hate Luther Burden to you guys. Honest to God. He is going to be an elite level slot receiver, an elite level Brandon Cooks type receiver to pair with CeeDee Lamb.
I don't hate it.
Trade back.
I was gonna say Derek Harmon.
Trade back.
That's too early for Harmon. I don't like the trade back.
You don't like the trade back at all?
I don't like the trade back. You guys have clear needs on offense. You address clear needs.
Yeah, but there's 2 or 3 wide receivers. Like go to wide receivers, period. Yeah, you got Burden, you got Amika, you got Golden. You have 3 receivers right there.
I think if they take anybody, Jerry is a Texas guy more than anything, and I think they take Matthew Golden if they're going wide receiver.
But he's an outside perimeter receiver. He's what CD does in the offense already. You'd be drafting a CD replacement.
So I was
paid CD.
I was looking at some crazy stuff, not currently, but I saw something. So look at who the Colts need. Look at their needs. Who do you think goes to the Colts?
Tyler Warren.
I think the Cowboys.
He's not going to be there. The Dolphins and the Colts are not going to take a tight end. He'll be there.
You don't think so?
No. I don't think the Dolphins will take a tight end. I think the Colts will not trade up. I'm
not saying the Colts trade up. I'm saying another team trades up and takes Tyler Warren because they're worried that the Colts are going to take him.
Who?
The Broncos?
They just signed Evan Ingram. No way.
No way.
No way. Too high for a thing you already have.
That's fair. No, that's totally fair.
I don't see a world in which the Cowboys
they're probably going to go. Will you go? Okay, don't trade, but will you show me a player?
Yeah.
Will you go to linebacker? Do you know why they would go linebacker?
No.
They're probably about to lose Micah Parsons.
Yeah, but are you guys switching up to aren't you guys switching up to doesn't Eberflus run a 4-3 though?
I don't know what he runs.
He runs a 4-3 because he has Montez Sweat. He runs a 4-3. So you guys would go edge. So you guys would go like Mike Green
to replace him. I'm fine with going edge.
Mike Green, James Pierce. It'd be Green or Pierce.
I mean, that's a defensive lineman. Dalton always says that we go offensive or defensive lineman.
Usually.
Oh, God, I can't see any of it. All right. Who do you guys want? Green or Pierce?
Pierce.
Spoon, you good?
Yeah.
Send it.
That's fine.
Miami is on the clock. God, I
get
hate
them an
I
offensive
think
lineman. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say either Simmons or Kenneth Grant.
I was thinking Malachi.
A safety?
Yeah.
They don't really need a safety.
I mean,
they could, but they have clear needs at both tackle and defensive interior, of which 2 studs are right there available.
Well, didn't they just lose?
I would think they would go Kelvin Banks over Simmons, though.
They did lose Holland. They did.
You
think they go Kelvin Banks over Simmons?
Then they could go Starks then.
God, they just have
because they did. Dalton's right. They did just lose their safety. I mean, he's pretty high up on the board.
If you guys want it, I'll send it.
I say Malachi Starks.
I'll agree with him. We can send it.
The Colts go Tyler Warren.
Okay.
The Falcons. How do you guys feel about Luther Burden to the Falcons? Pair him with
or Jihad Campbell.
I'd be okay.
Any one of the first 3, honestly, they could use all 3 of those guys.
I'd say.
I feel like they're going to lean towards defense here.
Mike Green.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Cool. Arizona's on the clock. Kenneth Grant to Arizona.
Well, that's because we traded.
Oh, so yeah. Sorry.
This is the Saints
pick. This is the Saints pick. So the Saints need running back, wide receiver, D-line. So Kenneth Grant to the Saints.
Kenneth Grant.
What do you think, Spoon?
They could go there. They could go wide receiver.
Luther Burden. So we have Burden, Grant, and Hampton as the 3 that we're picking between. I would give Grant, Burden, Hampton in that order. Spoon?
Sorry, I'm thinking.
You're thinking a lot.
I know.
I need like the Jeopardy music tuned. Ding, ding.
You can send Kenneth Grant.
Kenneth Grant, I love it. All right, Cincinnati. They're going. I think they just go best defensive player available. I think
Jihad Campbell.
Yeah, just get the best defensive player available. You got to start doing something on the defense.
Yeah.
You good with it, Dalton?
I agree.
Yes. 100%.
Seattle. What do we feel here, boys? Josh Simmons? I like Simmons.
Yeah. They already have a pretty good defense. Probably get some help.
Matthew Golden. You could bring Golden in there to be Cooper Kupp's replacement in a couple years when he eventually either gets hurt or retires.
No, I think they'll go offensive line. They're gonna protect their quarterback that they just paid.
I mean, they could go Omari and Hampton. I mean, how?
Well,
think about all
I don't like a running back this early.
You don't? Okay. All right. So, what do you guys like? What do you like, Spoon? What do you like?
I mean, I love the offensive lineman pick here.
All right, Josh Simmons.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay.
Donovan.
Bay. What do you think here? I'm thinking Donovan here.
Yeah, they need best available defense.
Best available defensive player. Yep.
All right. The Broncos are on the clock.
See this one. I mean, I know you don't agree, but I think they might take a running back, or a wide receiver.
I would probably lean towards wide receiver here. They're probably going to take one of the better ones. Either
Right,
Burden.
They just lost who to the Cowboys? Who did the Cowboys just?
I mean, do they take Amari and Hampton here?
That's what I was kind of thinking. Do we send Amari and Hampton?
I don't think it's that much of a reach.
Send him?
No, I don't think it is either.
He doesn't fit the scheme perfectly, but if you guys like it, I'll send it.
Yeah. They're going to go offense, I think.
All right.
For sure.
Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart.
They need a QB. They still don't have a QB.
They'll get one, though. Oh, we just lost him.
I'm just kidding. I just took him off the screen.
Geez.
I just took him out of the room. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I think they'll have Russ or Rodgers by then. That Rodgers was just in there the other day. There is zero chance they're taking a 3rd-round prospect in the 1st round. That will get Mike Tomlin of all people fired. It will get Mike Tomlin fired.
I think they could go Kelvin Banks here. I mean, I think going.
I like it.
I think Kelvin Banks at 21 is already kind of late. I feel like he's probably going to go earlier than 21.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance he does.
What was the bet that we already made, Brenner? We made the bet that Dan Campbell's going to get fired in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're going to end up signing a quarterback in
Banks. Are we good with Banks?
I'm good with Banks.
I'm almost willing to make the same bet that they take Jackson Dart.
I will put $100 they don't take Jackson Dart right there.
Well, that's what we have on the other bet, right? It's $100.
No, the other one's like 10.
So here come the wide receiver run.
Yeah, that one's
a little bit.
Oh.
So Chargers are going to take the best available wide receiver here, which I think is Amika. I think he's the best receiver
how do you guys view Ladd McConkey? Do you view him as a slot guy or as an outside guy?
See, that's a little too knowledgeable for my blood.
When I think about him as a slot receiver, kind of like.
Okay, then they go Golden here.
You think they go Golden?
Yeah, both the other two are slot guys.
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen success with the Rams having two. I mean,
you really think Jim Harbaugh is going to take an Ohio State kid?
Probably not. You're probably right. Then send Golden.
I'll send Golden. The Packers. Do they?
Luther Burden.
There's no way they're taking a receiver here, is there?
That's what I was saying. This could be a little run of receivers coming up.
All right, Luther Burden to the Packers,
or Amika.
I'm fine with either. Whoever you guys want.
I'd say Luther.
I'll Luther Burden.
All right, Luther. The Vikings. It's either trade down or Walter Nolan.
I'll take Walt. I'm fine with Walter.
Yeah,
Nolan.
I'm fine with Walter Nolan.
I like Walter Nolan, and then Amika next, and then Colston next.
These guys are going. Houston is going to go O-line. There's no other way they go.
Yeah,
I think they're a trade up. They're a prime trade up candidate.
I mean, look at that. Their needs are O-line. Not
it doesn't say guard, doesn't say tackle, doesn't say center. It just says O-line.
O-line. They need all 5 spots. They need. So I say Gray's Abel.
Yeah, Gray's Abel.
He's going to be a guard, but I think he'll be a great guard in the NFL. It could be Tyler Booker there too. It just depends on how you see him. I've seen Booker go as high as like 16. I've seen him go as low as the 3rd round. Now I think he'll be a 1st-round pick. I think it'll be back of the 1st round, but that is what it is. I think he'll go right here. But
what are we, a month
LA? How about Colson Loveland?
Yes,
I don't hate it.
All right. I think this is where Booker goes. I think Booker goes. Are you guys good with Tyler Booker to Baltimore?
Yeah.
Booker to Baltimore?
Okay. 100%.
All right, cool. All right, the Detroit Lions are on the clock. They do, I mean, I think...
I'm kind of loving that Mikael Williams pick right there, too.
Yeah, I was looking at that,
I'm fine with it. Washington. Do they just go best available defensive player?
Which, I mean, you still got...
They just lost Jonathan Allen. They could draft his replacement in Derek Harmon. They could go linebacker to replace Bobby Wagner here in a few years when he leaves.
They could go Shamar Stewart.
Yeah. 6'2", 245.
I don't hate the Shamar Stewart pick, actually.
6'6", 290. You guys want Shamar Stewart?
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills. Jalen Walker?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Take the best available guy.
Kansas City gets Derek Harmon to replace Chris Jones?
Well, they signed a 2-year deal.
Yeah, but he's like 33. He's not going to play forever. You get this guy for 5 years. 2 to learn behind Jones. I mean, he's an absolute monster of a man. 6'5", 310. Oh, well, doesn't give any of that stuff.
Who's the best offensive lineman available? Are there even any?
Josh Cornerly.
Josh Cornerly. That's a little too high for him, probably.
Yeah. I could see Tyleik Williams going higher than people think. I could see him right here.
Well, they're not going to take him, though, over...
I could see it. I could see him going
not over Derek
higher.
Harmon.
I mean, do you want to send Harmon?
If you're going D-line, you go Derek Harmon.
Are we good with it? 3,
yeah,
2,
yeah, that's fine.
1. And Philly's on the clock. Go Scorton. Just best edge available. They lost Josh Sweat. Gives you a...
So does Amika not go in the first round, you think? I mean, they don't need a receiver.
I don't see...
They really don't need a receiver.
They don't need it, but you could go there.
I mean, that would just... Oh, God. That offense would be scary.
Fuck it. Let's send Amika to fucking Philly.
Okay.
Down?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
All right. Well, this is the mock draft 4.0 for Wide Eye Sports. It's going to pull up here in just a second. Oh, we're getting ads here. I can't even... Why can't... Okay, there we go. I was like, why can't I get away from the ads? All right. Pause it. Freeze frame it. This is exactly what will happen in the first round of the NFL draft in April until we release our next mock draft. Then that's exactly what will happen in the first round come April. But all right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to check out the channel, like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.